Although shortly after moving here, we were hit by COVID and the lockdown, so we couldn't see as much of you as we wanted to. Then as restrictions were lifted and things started getting back to normal, I thought it rather strange one rainy evening when our door was chapped and I opened it to Calum stood on the doorstep, shocked and expecting the worst. I think my opening words were something along the lines of, "What do you want?" It was, I know it was.
What do you want?
Then I asked, there's no reference. Then I asked you in, and he said, "I've just come round to tell you I'm going to ask Jill to marry me at the weekend."
I remember the summer, we were just kids living in a dream. Undercover lovers, lost in your eyes, swimming in your mystery. A sweet fantasy, beating hearts like thunder, feeling so high at the top of this roller coaster. Roller coaster. It's our time, you and I, so alive, young and wild. Maybe I'm not supposed to let my lips touch your lips, but if it's alright, I just might. Under starlight, feels like all of my life been searching for a sign, but not tonight. Beating hearts like thunder, feeling so high, living like we'll be young forever, young forever. It's our time, you and I, so alive, young and wild.
Good afternoon everyone, and a very warm welcome to you all on this very special day here at Boreland, which is looking beautiful, and I've got on such a gorgeous day, so on such an interesting day. It's wonderful to see so many of Calum and Jill's family and friends here, and I know that all of you have travelled to be here today, with a special thank you to all of you who have made the journey up from England.
Once upon a time, a boy met a girl. She gave him her hand and he held it tight. Together they set off down the unknown path in front of them. Sometimes they walked slowly, sometimes at a quicker pace. Sometimes they ran so fast it felt kind of like flying. Whenever he lost his footing, she steadied him. And whenever she tripped, he helped her back up. Whenever she grew weary, he carried her. Sometimes they didn't know which direction to go, but though they would occasionally lose their way, they never lost each other. They wandered contentedly and lived happy forever and always side by side.
We've all loved in our lifetimes, and in this moment we're reminded that the ability to love is the very best part of our humanity. All of us here today have our own love stories. Some are short, others are long, some are yet unwritten, while others are just getting to the good part. They say they wouldn't change a thing. Being a family has strengthened their relationship, even through the hard times of being new parents, and now the times where she can answer them back. They have always known they are so lucky to have each other and a beautiful girl. Isla is incorporated into all of their adventures, as is their lovely dog Peggy. Love isn't about one moment, not even this moment. It's every moment. Big ones like saying I love you for the first time, moving in together, getting engaged. But mostly a million little ones that come in between the big moments. and these everyday moments fuse into one big experience. Jill and Calum, today on your wedding day, as you promise to love each other forever, you're holding the hands of your best friend. These are the hands, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day, as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow and forever. I, Calum.
I, Calum.
Accept you, Jill.
Accept you, Jill.
In marriage.
In marriage.
Without hesitation.
Without hesitation.
And with an open and trusting heart.
With an open and trusting heart.
Whatever we may encounter.
Whatever we may encounter.
Let us encounter it together.
Let us encounter it together.
I, Jill.
I, Jill.
Accept you, Calum.
Accept you, Calum.
In marriage.
In marriage.
Without hesitation.
Without hesitation.
And with an open and trusting heart.
And with an open and trusting heart.
Whatever we may encounter.
Whatever we may encounter.
Let us encounter it together.
Let us encounter it together.
May these rings remind you every day of your love for each other. So wear them always, and whenever you look at them, think about each other and remember the happiness you felt on this, your wedding day. So I'm going to ask you now just to walk away from each other, holding your ends of your hand fast, and we should be able to create the note. That's it, holding it up, lovely, big saltire, well done. I'm just going to tweak it like that. By virtue of the declarations made in my presence and in the presence of both your witnesses and guests, I have much pleasure in declaring you to be married and pronouncing you to be husband and wife. Time for that first kiss. So many congratulations again. If I could ask you to stand for Mr. and Mrs. Warnlaw.